Hi there, I'm Lavana Finn. Welcome to The Witcher Enhanced Edition Hard Mode, Part 5. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna want to do is talk to all of the old ladies in town and try and find out more about these unknown herbs so we can actually collect them. Oh, there's also this. Witcher's Medallion. Set the medallion to detect nearby monsters or magic. If set to detect magic, the medallion will vibrate near places of power. To set the medallion, meditate and open the inventory. Then select magic or monster detection. So our medallion up here will start to bounce and shake around depending on what you've got it set to. So if I'd set it to magic, just walking around here would have it bouncing around. If it's set to monsters, then just being around where monsters will spawn will make it bounce around instead. So, performing the ritual of magic. And that will give us sign intensity increased by 100%. That's all signs. But anyway, it's raining, so everybody has decided to seek shelter, which is a nice mechanic for a game this old, really. Still some unknowns. But, right, there should be old ladies around here.
My last cow died.
And they'll talk to you if you give them food. So I'm going to try and find as many as I can before going into a house, because every time you go into a house they reset once you come out of it, so I might as well try and get as many spoken to as I can before I have to reset them.
Don't get killed. They say abandoned houses became monsters' lairs.
That's useful to know, because there are quite a few houses around that are actually labelled as abandoned house, and that's where the ghouls will appear.
My cow needs milking.
Okay. None of these are saying anything that I need to know. No. Okay, let's move into one of these houses.
Thought you were a bandit.
I'm not surprised you thought I was a bandit. I am coming in and looting your house. Ooh, more food. Okay. So, all of this food, we're probably going to go through just talking to old ladies.
Leave us
Here we
be.
are. So you can try and bribe them with coin, or you can give them food. And since we have so much food, we might as well just do that. So we're going to start with fruit.
That's different. What can I tell you about?
Okay, there is a lot of herbs that they can tell you about. I have a table that I've written out, and I'll show it to you on screen now. It's random what herb they'll tell you about, so you really need to roll the dice on them, basically.
The local herbs.
Suants. Mushrooms resembling field
Okay, we got
stones
suant
grow in
mushrooms.
the cave. But since monsters overtook it, I use celandine.
My old bones.
Nice.
It rains. My grandson
Ooh,
is
now this
dying
woman
of
wants
the
white
plague.
gull.
Will you show him mercy?
What do you mean?
Doesn't the white gull medicine grant relief? My grandson should die painlessly.
So she wants some white gull from us, and this is actually toxic to normal people. So it will kill her grandson, assuming that there is actually a grandson and she isn't just pulling the fast one on us and trying to get some poison for free. But, I mean, It is. It's very useful. We don't... I might as well.
Thanks.
But she'll give us a
This
ring.
elixir may help my grandson die in peace.
Farewell.
Wait. The Reverend refused to help, so I stole his ring. Use it well.
Okay, Signet Rings. Drag and drop signets in the highlighted slots to activate Signet gameplay dialogue. Left-click the signet in conversation to present the ring. Characters recognizing signets will be more favorably inclined. Presenting the wrong signet might offend a character. So we do actually need to
Not
use
much
Signet
more to
Rings
say.
shortly.
Come in.
And the ring that she's...
Thanks. This elixir may help my grandson die in peace.
Farewell.
Okay. The ring that she's given us is one that we would have gotten from the Reverend anyway. But this means that we don't need to speak to him to get through the quests. So I'm going to anyway, just because it's not that important to me that I don't speak to him. I'm not trying to be sneaky or anything like that, and it doesn't matter. I've never really understood why they wanted to give you an extra ring.
My cow needs milking.
I don't think you can do anything with it.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Ugh,
Great.
no.
First kind.
I like
Take
Goodbye.
care.
She's the woman you can give the tulips with to get the romance card. No, thank you.
I don't talk to strangers.
Okay, let's try again.
That's...
The local herbs.
Townsfolk keep medicinal plants in their homes.
Wolf sallow.
Sallow, for instance, has fleshy leaves that draw out disease when applied to a wound.
Nice. Okay. Oh,
Well, that
Bit of
holy
slow down
witch
there.
has it eye on me.
more booze. Nice. Okay. See if we can see any more old ladies.
Don't thought you were a bandit.
Okay. There should just be a couple of houses that we walked past at first left to do. These ones down here. Unfortunately, wolf's aloe isn't very useful,
hasn't rained hard in a while.
so I'll try and get a more useful one.
That's different.
The local herbs.
Townsfolk keep medicinal plants in their...
Wolf's aloe again. That's unlucky.
Can't stand rain.
My last cow died. The plague hasn't
Well,
even spared animals.
let's go inside and reset them all again. More beer. More flint. It's a lot of flint that we've got. Okay, try again.
Don't get killed. Delightful. I hope
Alright.
you again.
So that's the last house that we need to go in. Just want to take a quick look around. See if I can grab this old woman.
Seen the
My
herbalist who came from
bones.
town. She's no herbalist.
Nope.
She's a trained.
Alright.
Notice her attire.
For some peace and quiet.
Nope, we'll just go straight into here. More food. Good. We're gonna need it. Hey, swamp monsters. Okay. The bestiary describes swamp monsters, the drowner, the drowned dead, and the bloodzuger. It provides information on fighting them and on alchemical ingredients that can be obtained from the bodies of these beasts. Nice. So we already had Drowner. But we didn't have Drowned Dead or Bloodsugar. So that's very good. Free knowledge is the best. Okay, so that was the last house. Which means I'm gonna have to try
They say
and farm
abandoned houses became
farm the old lady's knowledges.
My cow needs
Farm the old
milking.
ladies for knowledge. So I'll just...
What was that to do?
I'll keep going until I either run out of food or have all the ingredients on the list known about. So I'll see you in a few seconds.
The Zemans cultivate verbena as a medicine. I don't know what for. Legend says white myrtle came from beyond the sea. Its blooms are an excellent wine base. Few know a blooming variety of beggartic grows in the swamps near Vizima. Beggartic blossoms are a stimulant.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Hellebore is equally common. Its petals are used to make a tonic for insomnia. The fruit of the berber can be lethal if wrongly prepared, but its juice assuages the insane. Balis is a common fruit bush. Its fruit is poisonous unless soaked in alcohol. Afterwards it can be used to make medicine.
Alright, cool. That's all 9. Oh, we went through a lot of food. A lot of food. So as I've been running up and down and going in and out of these houses, I have harvested a couple of white myrtle and a few berbercane as I've just been wandering past. Nearly all of our food gone though. Gosh. And that's not even all of it. We have some tales to ask about as well.
All the town's women
Which will... It's only the old women, not the old peasant women or the beggars. So...
born of
back to it. Any tales now?
Know any tales?
Long ago, a plague ravaged the outskirts. No family escaped death's touch. Hunger faced those who survived. Many killed each other for mere morsels of food. Cats and dogs were the first to go, then the rats. Finally, the bodies of the deceased began disappearing
Grave robbers?
and turned into ghouls, monsters stripped of humanity, forever hungering after human flesh.
Thanks for the story. Farewell.
Wish to know of echinops?
Mm-hmm.
Monster plants. Echinops erupt wherever a crime has occurred. They may appear on the barrows of the murdered or where victims have secretly been buried. Such places are damned and best avoided, or a witcher should be hired.
Something to think about.
my old bones.
Alright. Echinops, that's good. We definitely need that.
I've said all.
Alright, that's it.
Later.
No more tales, and I've got all of the herbs. Finally, we can move on. Oh. Okay.
My old bones.
And we'll pick up these. That was Berbicane, that was Berbicane, and the one by the initial house over there was Berbicane. So that's where I've got my 3 Berbicane seeds from. And we got some celandine and white myrtle over here. So thankfully, that should be all of the unknown herbs now revealed to us, so we can actually get to harvesting these plants.
Stop. What are you?
A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We needs to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
We're... Well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
Alright. Yeah, witches are immune to disease.
Ew.
Thanks.
We're the militia.
I'll be a bar wench when I'm older.
That's
We're
it, aim
keeping the
high.
peace. I work hard, but the wife and kids ever plague me.
Oh. So we have some old townswomen over here as well. And they will tell us stories for some food, but they don't repeat themselves. So when we give them food for a story, it's literally just going to be the story.
And I long haven't tasted pork.
And with this, we need to get some pork for this lady so we can get some Beauclair wine, which is what we need for Vesna Hood's romance card. Hellebore, yay! Finally. Ether and Rubedo. Nice. Okay, I'm not going to go into the houses just yet.
Witches are cruel.
I just want to quickly get some of this done.
Freak or not?
Speak to these old townswomen as well.
Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my children. No time.
Well, that's more of our food disappearing.
I only know old fables.
I'd gladly hear them.
My grandchildren like stories of the drowned dead, like the jilted miller's daughter who tied a millstone round her neck and plunged into the depths. When someone overcome by passion drowns, they arise as the drowned dead. At night the miller's daughter persecuted the living till the Knights of the Flaming Rose sent her to eternal rest.
The Order of the Flaming Rose eliminates monsters?
Its knights protect us and ask no reward.
Unfair competition, I'd say.
Oh.
Yeah, poor out-of-work witches. Alright, this local stall keeper is where we're going to get our pork
You a
from.
witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much. Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the Reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks.
Okay, so where's this pork? Right, it's there. We'll just buy one of these porks. This is a high quality base for blade coatings, and this is top quality base for blade coating. So it's literally double the price. We will be able to find quite a few greases. We already have, but this is a good place to get them from. I don't think I have anything to sell to her either. No. But let's leg it back to that old lady.
Folk don't want my Beauclair wines, and I long haven't tasted pork.
And give her this pork.
My favourite at
Okay.
last. A fine wine in
Beauclair wine. Lovely. So if we want to go the Vesna Hood romance card route, we now have some white wine for her. Alright. So I want to quickly pick some Berberkin. Want to quickly do some of this looting. As fast as I can, really. That's Vesna Hood's grandma.
Something must have happened to her.
She's just hinting that there's going to be a quest for Vesna. I don't think you can get in there. No, that's...
Extraordinary.
Right, we'll just jump in here. Okay, we can use the torch as a weapon if we had the space, but we don't. So, that unfortunately is going to have to stay there. Ooh, basics of alchemy. That's good. Let me just grab the rest of this stuff first. Alright, that's more food. Very good. More food from the bowl on the table. And Basics of Alchemy. The book describes the basic rules of creating alchemical mixtures. To understand alchemy, you must understand two great truths. First truth, as above, so below. Second truth, everything is one. These truths teach that alchemical substances are everywhere around you, in field herbs, in human and animal bowels, even in rocks. This is because alchemy is life, and life is alchemy. Once you understand alchemical processes, you will understand the processes of life, and the world of nature will become an open book. Yet alchemy is also knowledge. Does the potion require a flower or a leaf? Where is vermilion found? In the kidney or the eye? These questions are answered both by books. Therefore, read both the old masters and new works. Practice your herbalist skills and mixing oils and powders. However, first and foremost, experiment, because the greatest discoveries in alchemy have come about through experimentation. Nice. Okay, additional substances. An alchemical ingredient can contain one of three additional substances, albedo, nigredo, or rubedo. If all of the ingredients chosen for the creation of a potion have identical additional substances, the resulting potion will provide additional benefits beyond its basic effect. Albedo potions, characterized by a lower level of toxicity. Nigredo potions affect coordination and concentration, increasing damage inflicted on opponents. Rubedo potions, aside from the potion's primary effect, it also regenerates lost vitality. So, if we created a cat potion and it had an albedo base, the amount of toxicity taking that potion would give us would be reduced by quite a lot. If we created it with nigredo, then it would increase the amount of damage that we did whilst we were under its effects. And if we created the cat potion using rubedo, it would give us the its regular effect as well as acting like a swallow potion. So it would increase our vitality as well. Basically. So yeah, it's very good to know.
Many animals die.
Let's give you some more food.
I only know old fables.
I'd gladly hear them.
This story concerns the beast's minions. A hunter who bred bloodthirsty bloodhounds was murdered. This evil crime elicited a curse that transformed the bloodhounds into revengeful ghosts. These ghosts, called bar guests, persecuted the murderers until they tore them to pieces. Only then did the bar guests depart.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Nice.
The men by the temple spoke of you. Interesting.
The Reverend ordered a collection for the new chapels.
New
to the
chapels.
eternal fire.
Interesting. Right, well, let's head upstairs. Apple juice, nice. Oh, and some Tucson red. Nothing else? Okay. Let's just go straight out.
Don't get killed.
Let's get another of these.
I only know old fables.
I'd gladly hear them.
I know a werewolf story. Years ago, a man from Vizima visited his beloved at night. One full moon, a wolf bit him by merchant's gate. Fur covered the man's skin. He grew wild with rage. Finally, he transformed into a werewolf. He tore his beloved and many militiamen to bits. The mayor hired a witcher who determined the cause was a curse. He removed it but never found the caster.
A happy ending, though I would have preferred it explained how to cure lycanthropy.
That I don't know.
Thanks anyway. Farewell.
It's good to know. Oh, let's get this barrel. Hey, more orans. That's nice. Let's loot the Reverend's house. More food. Good. Although I don't think we have many... I don't think we have much to go now, actually. We should have gotten most of the information from the old ladies. Ooh, that's a lot of Tucson red. And even more. Well, he certainly likes a tipple, doesn't he? Hey, Ithleen's prophecy. Okay. The legendary prophecy of the elven prophetess foretelling the end of the world. I tell you that the time of the sword and axe approaches, the time of the wolf's blizzard, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain, tedireth, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun, reborn of the elder blood, of hen Achaea, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. Es tuath esse, so shall it be. Watch for the signs, I will tell you what these signs will be. The earth will run with the blood of Enshir, the blood of the elves. So I'm not sure if it is actually pronounced Enshir, Enseed, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, that's the prophecy that Alvin was reciting at the beginning of last episode. Pretty cool. And it's a very important prophecy as well.
Folk don't want
No thank you, I've already given you some pork.
Freak or not.
Many animals die.
Okay. I don't think we've got many to
I
go.
only know old.
I'd gladly hear them.
Have you heard of fledders?
Tell me about them.
When criminals and godless die, they arise as fledders, or vampires. They burrow from their graves, suck blood from the living. Those bitten also become vampires and further spread the disease. To destroy one, you must drive a wooden stake through its heart and decapitate it.
Great story. But if vampires multiplied as you describe, they'd quickly control the world.
Smart ass, eh? Damn you.
Hey, we can loot the Hellebar again. That's nice. Okay. Actually, did I go in? I'm pretty sure I did the house, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. And that's just a rain shelter. This is a house.
Freak or not.
I have no more tales. Ask elsewhere.
Yep, that's all of the tales now. So we don't need to give any more food out to old ladies. A local pepper vodka. Strong alcohol potion base. Awesome. Very awesome. Always good to have potion bases. We don't have space for a torch, unfortunately. Ooh, yellow roses. Nice. So we could give those roses to a townswoman, and she'll give us tulips in return.
Down by the temple spoke of you.
I don't recall if there's much of a difference. Unless... I know you can give the flowers of any type to ladies of the night when you're in Vizima. I don't know if there's a particular type of flower that they want. I just know that tulips are what the woman who wants to give you a romance card wants. And we don't care about that particular woman, so... And we've already got tulips. So it'd be a bit of a waste, I think.
Don't get killed.
I have
Yeah, no more
tales.
tales.
Ask elsewhere.
Okay. Oh, red roses. Nice. And quite a lot of flint.
People can
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's nice, hon.
The Reverend ordered a collection for the new chapel
Okay.
for the Eternal Fire.
Yep. That should be it. That's all of the houses down here. So, I think... Did I not pick this? Oops. I think I'm good to just speak to the Reverend now. Yep. Here he is.
Begone, devil's breed!
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
Okay. Let's just take the top one.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity, and yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
Hey, we got our second ring of the eternal fire. So we already have a signet ring, so we don't need to put it in a quick slot. In our quick ring slot. I don't actually think we can do anything else with the ring. We might be able to sell it. But yeah, that's very useful there. So we'll need to use that for talking to Haran and Mikkel and Odo. To start off their quests, we'll need to talk to Mikkel directly anyway to open up the crypt so that we can get some ghoul parts. I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.